I'm I'm Dr. John Villamayor. I'm a member of PAI. I'm also a practicing general surgeon in Medical Center Manila and also a certified medical acupuncturist. For today, I would like to share to you some of my knowledge and growing uh, studies with Qigong. Qigong before, I learned it a long time, maybe in high school, kasama ng Tai Chi. But I stopped after a few years and then nag-continue na lang when I went back and continued with my acupuncture studies. And natutunan ko yung Qigong, na-incorporate ko rin sa Tai Chi. I was practicing for several years rin and then I stopped. Ngayon, gusto ko ibalik. So, I'd like to share with you yung aking continuing studies with regards sa Chigo. Kung anong nalalaman ko. And for those kung maring mas advanced sa akin, pagpasensyahan nyo na lang kasi alam mo naman, hindi ako ganun ka-expert with regards to Qigong or even Tai Chi. Kasi constantly, kailangan mong pinapractice ito. So, to start with, Qigong means, in two words, Qi, yung tinatawag na lang vital energy according dun sa English translation. So, yun yung vital energy na nasa katawan natin, but also all around. Lahat ng bagay na nasa paligid natin may chi energy. So, ang ating philosophy or principles with regard to traditional Chinese medicine, yung universe may energy. Ang tawag natin or description natin yan is macrocosm. Pero tayo, kasi in-explain rin natin or dinidescribe rin ng traditional Chinese medicine na tayo ay microcosm. So may energy sa atin. And much smaller in detail doon sa mga cells natin in itself are small universes. Nag-rotate, nag-grow, nagpapasang energy sa loob noon. So yung interaction ng macrocosms from the universe to the human body and then inside the cells are influenced ng kung paano natin ma-integrate ang ating maaaring yung physical movements, yung ating mental thoughts. Kasi part yan ng pag go around or pag rotate ng ating energy at saka ang pag-grow ng ating health. So, Qi basically is energy. Now, the word Gong, which is in a much more translation ng English is either ability, practice, but on a more beautiful word to explain or define it, cultivation. So, pag nag-cultivate ka, you allow it to grow, you allow it to build. So, yung Qigong na sinasabi nila na practice, is cultivating the energy within us through three components. Now, ang components na yan is body, breathing, and mind. So doon, if you are more knowledgeable with regards to traditional Chinese medicine about the 5 elements, you have wood, fire, earth, air, water. So 5 yon. Ang mind under the element of fire. Okay? So those 3 components are basically yung foundation ng ating pag-cultivate ng vital energy, which is what we call qigong. So, part ng pag-cultivate yan, pag na-generate mo yung energy, you can have 3 results. So, 3 components pa rin ang pwedeng maging result niyan. Yung physical, which is yung tinatawag nilang ginagamit nila for self-defense, which is martial arts, isa yan. Yung second, which yung gusto ko naman i-propagate or i-pass on, is medical, which is for health. And then the last one, yung sinasabi nila is going to a higher plane, is spiritual. So, for this introduction, ang i-introduce ko is more on the medical benefits for wellness. Okay? Now, sinatawag natin yung components niyan, yung body. Yan yung ginagawa natin ng mga exercises. Kasi yung exercises natin will allow the energy to move around, mag-find ng link, and then pass through all the tissues, all the organs, and then nakakatulong yon para mag-replenish, mag-refresh doon sa mga functions ng ating organs. Part yun ng ating wellness and maintenance ng health. So yung exercises na yan, most of the time, yan ang alam natin. Yung pag-generate ng energy and then exercise ka, okay yun. No? Pero on a much more deeper plane, for healing, importante yung breathing. Now, this is where healing acts more actively. Yung mas malakas ang effect niya. Exercise, movement, body movements, ano yan? For health rin yan. Pero for internal healing, kailangan andyan na ngayon yung breathing. Why? Kasi ang breathing sa traditional Chinese medicine, air is contained, may energy siya. So, yung air na may energy, pag pumasok sa katawan natin, kino-convert yan into the vital energy na nagfo-flow sa katawan natin. Yung other food energy, pag nagmix ng with air energy, na-generate yan, na-form yan through the spleen, from the heart, para maging yung tinatawag na true energy at saka yung blood na nagfo-flow dun sa ating mga energy lines or meridians. So, how do we do this breathing properly? Okay? Now, we have to yung breathing ng baby. Breathing ng baby, paano? Ang breathing natin usually, nire-raise natin yung chest, ina-expand natin. Okay? Limited yan. Mas deeper ang air na i-inhale natin by expanding the abdomen. Ito dito sa tiyan. Now, meron tinatawag sila ngayon na point dito sa ating tiyan. About 2 inches below the navel o yung pusod natin. So dito, kung ang pusod natin itong level, mas mababa ng konti. Kaya dito sa point na ito, tinatawag na dantian. Okay? Dito, nanggagaling yung chi na magra-rise up papunta sa ating head and then all over the body. Now, ito yung usual na dantian na fino-focus natin. Actually, tatlo yan. This is the lower dantian. The higher or the first dantian, yung upper dantian, is in the middle of the head. Hindi dito sa forehead. It is inside. Yung tinatawag natin kung saan nakalagay yung pineal gland. Yun ang description nila for the upper dantian. The middle dantian is here at the level of the heart. But some would contest that the middle dantian is a little bit lower than the heart, almost under the heart. Kasi gusto natin ma-control yung energy ng heart. But this is just for definition. Now we will concentrate more on the lower dantian. So, when you want to breathe in Qigong, no, for medical healing, no, you focus on moving your body to allow the energy to flow. And then you try to concentrate on focusing your energy first dito sa dantian. Now, this portion in most martial arts practices, very important for balance. Dito rin gine-generate yung power na ginagamit nila for striking, moving, yun part yun ng kanilang philosophy to maintain balance and to introduce power. So, para malaman mo kung tama ang breathing mo, place your hand here, just below the navel. Pag nag-inhale ka, do not raise your shoulders. Do not expand your chest. No? The normal breathing is to expand itong lower part ng iyong body, ng torso mo. Yung tinatawag natin abdomen. So inhale, magra-rise yung or mag-move forward yung hand mo. Exhale, slow. For controlled breathing, inhale slowly. Try to expand as much as possible and exhale slowly. Now notice, when you inhale, slow lang. Mga 5 seconds yan. When you exhale, actually you can exhale more, slower, lasting mga from 7 to 10 seconds. Ano ang benefit nito? While we inhale, we want more oxygen. When we exhale, we expel the carbon dioxide. Okay, the longer the air stays in our body, the more oxygen that is absorbed by our body. So very important ang oxygen when it comes to metabolic processes. Pag-generate ng food, ng blood, ng energy sa katawan natin, pag-create ng motion, movement. So, very important ang oxygen. So, you inhale, expand the abdomen, exhale slowly. Now, for women, you place the right hand on the position ng dantian and then the left hand over the right. Sa lalaki, baliktad. Left ang lalaki. And then the right hand over the left. This way, nafo-focus mo yung energy. Now, that's one of the beliefs ng Chinese medicine. Left is for male, right is for female. Left is for yang, right is for yin. The front is for yin, the back is for yang. The top is for yang, the bottom is for yin. So yan yung mga pinapakita nilang dualities. Yung two forces that are balancing inside your body. So place your hand on the dantian. You can do it actually sitting down, not standing up. For those who cannot stand up long or who cannot really stand up, I'll get a chair. Now I'll sit sideways so you can see the head over the neck, over the spine. Diretso dapat yan. Hindi ka dapat mag-curl ang shoulders. Raise up, straighten your connection from the top down to the end of your spine. Para yung connection ng energy lines diretso. So when you inhale, while sitting down, keep your feet flat on the ground. Isa pang important connection yan is keeping your feet flat on the ground. Sometimes yung iba would rather have their feet without any slippers or shoes para yung connection to the earth, no? Ma-absorb mo yung energy. So the philosophy with Qigong is absorbing the energy from the air and all around and focusing your healing abilities to heal whatever illness na nasa iyong katawan. So, from here, no, this is also more like meditation. Now, for yung those who believe on mga religious persons, You can add a little bit of your knowledge about God. Kasi God is everywhere. He's in the air, no? So you can also focus on it as asking God for your healing. So you inhale, keep your shoulders down, relax your chest, allow your abdomen to expand, then exhale slowly. Focus on the breathing. Exhale. Inhale slowly. Exhale slowly. So meron na kayong dalawang component. The motion of the body and the passage of air, breathing. Now the third component, the most medyo harder part is focusing. Focusing, drawing your thoughts and directing them to first dito sa Dantian para ma-generate mo yung energy. Okay? How can you do that? This time, you have to prepare. You have to prepare yourself. Number one, do sa surroundings ninyo, pick a quiet place. But more importantly, yung walang distractions. Maganda sa park, especially doon sa mga under the large trees. Kasi maraming oxygen yan eh. Ang food nila, carbon dioxide. Ang waste nila is oxygen. Sa atin, ang food natin, oxygen. Ang waste natin is carbon dioxide. So, ano tayo? Symbiotic tayo. We give them food, they give us food. So, we help each other pag regards doon sa ating environment. Now, very important na quiet, wala kang distraction, walang tumatakbo-takbo para ma-distract ka, no? I-mute mo yung cellphone mo, no? Usually you can do this just for 30 minutes. Anytime, anywhere, as long as you can focus and keep away from distractions. You can do it standing up or sitting down, preferably standing up. But you can even do it lying down kung hindi mo kaya talagang mag-sit up or mag-stand up. No. The important thing is body, breathing, and mind. So, na-start mo na yung ano, environment na makaka-focus ka. So, those who meditate, you can close your eyes or you can keep them open. You can focus on one point or just keep your eyes unfocused. Relax. Yun ang important dyan. And then, you eliminate all your thoughts that can distract you. Kunwari, pagod ka. That's not a good way to do qigong. If you're hungry, hindi rin. If you have uminom ka ng alcohol, medyo lasing ka, Yan. Pag pagod na pagod ka, get some rest first. Very important na medyo you have to prepare. Kasi pag mababa ang energy mo, paano tutulungan ng katawan mo kung mababa na energy mo? So may preparations important palagi yan. Merong ibang manuals or writings nagsasabi that the best time to do qigong is from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. or from 5 to 7 a.m. Well, ano yun? Nasa sa'yo yun. Kasi may mga TCM principles na sinasama dyan. But for our purposes, no, starting off, you can do it anytime. Just have a quiet place, walang distraction. And then, initially, start first to do the generation of the energy. Yan, that's important. So, focus on generating your energy, focusing on bringing down yung air down to the dantian. Inhale slowly dito. Exhale slowly. Inhale slowly. Exhale slowly. So, very important rin yung palms ng ating hand. Kasi dito lumalabas or nag-emanate rin ang energy natin. Sometimes, kung iisipin mo, ang Christian belief is, pag nag-lay hands ka, nag-heal ka ng person. So, yun yung tinatawag na laying of hands. Sa, ano, practice ng iba, pag humawa ka, nagtatransmit ka ng energy. Okay? So, very important na ifo-focus mo rin yung energy onto your hands. Yung iba, one way to generate energy or to stimulate energy sa hand is to rub them very fast. Yung tinuro sa akin is rub it slowly 7 times and then faster and faster 7 times. And then you clap and then yung point ng fingers itatap ninyo and then open yung hand ninyo and try to feel the energy na maaring mag-emanate dun sa hand ninyo. Like this. Yun ang ginagawa ng ibang mga practitioners ng martial arts bago i-apply nila for healing. Siguro nakita nyo na ito sa Karate Kid. Yung ginawa nung sensei dun sa injury noong bata na may injury doon sa knee. May Japanese healing art ang tawag diyan. Ang tawag nila Reiki, no? Qigong is also a healing art. Part 'yan also doon sa mga philosophies that coincide doon sa energy cultivation practices. So may mga similarities diyan. Either Japanese, Chinese, Indian, because those are the old cultures na nagpa-practice ng mga ganyang related energy healing arts. So, you can use that once na cultivate mo yung energy from Qigong. Okay? So, you can lay your hands on yourself so that you can ano uh, induce healing. Pero for Qigong, no, basically you have to cultivate first the energy, and that's through breathing and focusing your mind. Now, part yung ating ginagawang movements is to help focus and move the energy. Now, I'll teach you some basic movements, very very simple movements first para hindi kayo mahirapan. So, put your feet apart, shoulder wide, drop your shoulders, drop your hands, no. Look, relax. Whether focus your eyes or unfocus them, no. Clear your mind and then inhale first. Put your hand do sa dantian. You can do it 6 times, 12 times, 15 times, 18 times para may focus nyo muna yung breathing. Ma-practice nyo yung breathing niya. After doing that, you can also start with the other movements. So, yung ibang movements, yung simple lang. Raising your hands up to the chest, turn your palm down, then exhale pababa. Turn your hands up, inhale, turn it down, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Ang tawag nila dito is moving the chi. Meron naman yung opening the chi. This time, it's the sideward movement of the hands. Then back dun sa level ng dantian. So, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So, fino-focus mo muna yung energy dito. Okay? And then, meron pa yung lifting up the earth Yan. You can bring it down this way pa rin, down to the side. Ito both hands not just one hand. Hawak ko kasi yung microphone eh. So, inhale, exhale, push up, stretch, inhale, exhale. So, 3 na yan. Aside from dun sa focusing. Okay? Maraming movements yan. No? Na nagsisimulate rin movement ng animals. But, you want to focus on medical healing, you have to focus more on breathing at saka mind focusing. Yan, hindi masyadong inexplain. So, most of the time, we just do the exercise. But the much more deeper, resources niyan is to focus on generating the energy and then focusing the healing energy where you want to go. Now, when you do the exercises, try to do it every day. Not necessarily 30 minutes, maybe a little bit less. Sabihin natin mga 15 minutes, 20, average 30. But if you have time, you want to cultivate more energy, pwede kang lumampas ng 30 minutes. Okay? Sometimes, aantukin ka. Okay lang. For a reason, maaring healing process rin ang rest. So, try to get a time for yourself to generate energy with Qigong. So, hindi mo minamadali yan. You can do it fast, but it will look like exercise. No? But for the more deeper purpose ng Qigong, yeah, that's why makikita mo sila. Mabagal na mabagal. Yan. For the mental healing process and directing process. Tapos yung energy generation. Tai Chi, mas maraming galaw yan. Pero more of martial arts sila. Kaya makikita mo, maganda ang galaw nila. Maganda yung focus. Kuminsan nga, mas maganda rin i-incorporate yan. Kasi yung movements at saka yung exercise, nakakapag-generate ka ng flow doon sa energy lines mo, yung tinatawag nating meridians. And then, kultivate mo yung energy at saka papass on mo yun doon sa internal organs. Now, if you are sick, may cough and colds ka, you can do it less. No? Kasi your body is fighting off external pathogens, internal pathogens para mag-heal. Importante pa rin yung breathing. Yan. So, you can incorporate that also yun sa pagbe-breathing mo. Yeah lang, you have to avoid very cold air inhaling. Kasi it will dry up the air passages. So, pag nag-dry up yan, tapos magkikreate ka ng mucus or babasain ng katawan mo yung air passages, mamaya maging sputum yan or phlegm yan. Okay? So, instead of risking inhaling cold air, choose an area na hindi na masyadong mainit, hindi rin masyadong malamig. Okay? So, nasa individual preferences rin yan para mas maging comfortable ang inyong practice. Okay, you can also incorporate prayer while doing that para ano kung gustong maging magkaroon ng time rin ma-include ang religious practice ninyo kasama doon sa practice ng Qigong. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, yung 5 pwede rin dito. Pababa. Up, push up, extend, down. Just try to breathe naturally. Okay? Marami pa yan. Meron isa pa dyan na ito pataas. While the other hand, pababa naman. So, stretch. Tapos pagbalik sa gitna, other side naman. Okay? Meron naman yung from here, you sway to one side first, raise one arm, and swing down. Pero try to maintain your legs to be straight. Yan. Then the other side naman. While you do the slow breathing. Now, mararamdaman yon na-stretch yung mga muscles mo, nagmo-move yung mga joints mo slowly so that it helps hindi mabigla, ma-stretch yung mga body parts mo. Pag bigla mong ginagalaw, hindi prepared ang muscles, biglang sasakit yan. And that may be a sign of injury. Now, before Qigong, you can do a little bit of stretching, moving your head, loosening your muscles, moving your shoulders. Ano lang yan? More of increasing the circulation of the blood for the muscles para mas relax. Maaring when you wake up, pangit ang position mo, tense ang muscles, meron kang konting tension sa likod. Pag bend mo, wag mo na, slow lang. So, for us na medyo who gets younger every day, no, you have to try to be careful na paggising mo, don't jump out of the bed. No? Mamaya nahihilo ka. Yung pala hindi ready ang system mo. Pag tindig mo, gravity pulls down the blood. So, hindi kagad nakakaakyat sa brain. So, kakapusin ka ng oxygen. May hilo ka. That's one. Kaya, yun iba, especially who are taking hypertensive medicine, no, in the evening, you maaring may after effects pa or may effect pa yung iyong medication. You have to be careful. Okay? Pakiramdaman ninyo, while lying in bed, move first your hands mo. Nakahiga ka. Okay? Turn your head slowly. Okay? Para magising yung senses nyo. Raise your foot a little above the bed. Yan. Turn. Turn. And then, if you want to avoid yung pag-sit up, turn your body to one side, then put the arm on that side on the bed, lower both feet while pushing. Okay? That avoids yung sumakit yung muscles mo dito sa harap or sumasakit yung backside ninyo. Okay? So, those are part of the mechanics of preparing your body. So, for this lecture portion, we can summarize as an introduction to Qigong. There are three components: the body, the breathing, and the mind. Hindi yan BBM ha. Focus more on the body, the breathing, and the mind for healing. Yan. Pag na practice mo na yan, regular, then mas mafo-focus mo yung energy. Now, there are some Qigong movements that we can introduce later that can help focus more on the different illnesses or diseases. Okay? So, kunwari, diabetes, hypertension. Okay? Once you are able to generate the energy in your body, in time, pag lumakas na yung katawan mo, then you can pass on the energy to others for healing rin. Okay? So those are one of the benefits also. Self-help, self-wellness, and later on, be able to help other persons, family members. Yan. Okay, I hope I was able to help you to define some of the ano parts of qigong, not basically as a exercise, but more of a healing and wellness practice. So sinesenyasan na ako ni Leti na few minutes na lang. So I hope everybody has enjoyed and has learned. Oh, question. I'll give one or two questions.
Qigong routine for acupuncture before treating someone.
Before treating, make sure you're not sick. Kasi pwede ka mag-pass ng negative energy. That's one. Number two, kung gusto mo mag-generate ng stronger energy, find a quiet place muna. Kahit mga 5-10 minutes, breathing ka lang, calm mo lang yung sarili mo, prepare mo. Ito sound one way to help kung medyo malakas na energy nyo. So you clap your hands, or you rub your hands first, clap your hands, clap the joints of the tips of your fingers, and then generate the energy, and then do this. Project the energy over your body. This is to generate energy toward of negative energy. Okay? Ma-test mo yung energy mo pag nag-acupuncture ka, and then gawin mo yung energy forming dun sa hands mo, and then i-project mo dun sa needle without touching the needle. Then ask mo yung patient, do you feel something? Pag sinabi nila, Doc, parang may gumagapang. Saan? Saan papunta? Pataas? Pababa? Depende yon. Depende doon sa sakit. Okay? So you can try that at test if you are able to generate energy for yourself. For those who are practicing acupuncture, pwede mo ngayon gamitin yon para ma-influence ang effect ng iyong acupuncture. That's one. But be careful rin. Kasi baka maubos naman yung energy mo. Pag ubos na ubos ka na, mahirap naman yon. Ikaw naman magkakasakit. So, try to balance. Balance mo rin. Okay, eat the right kind of food, get enough sleep, plenty of water, protect yourself from external pathogens. Lahat yan, kailangan i-incorporate mo as a practicing healer para hindi mo ma-pass on sa iba, sa mga patients mo, yung mga negative energy. Positive energy, okay lang. Walang kaso yun. Pero kung minsan, galit ka, meron kang nakasagutan, napoproject mo yan. So, you have to be careful. Ito si ganyan. Huwag ganun. Okay, so cleanse mo muna yung sarili mo. Calm down mo yung sarili mo so that when you practice, mas beneficial yung iyong mga methods and efforts para hindi maapektuhan yung iyong mga clients, yung mga patients mo. Okay? I hope everybody has enjoyed, no? I'll prepare some more yung mga pwede nating gawin na mga exercises, qigong movements. Pero nag-emphasize muna ako more on the internal part. Dali lang yung mga galaw-galaw. No? Even Tai Chi. Tai Chi mahirap dahil you have to memorize some of the forms. But I can also teach 10-form Tai Chi para short lang. as exercise. Okay?
Saturday, mamaya.
Sige. Next Saturday, we'll announce again. But practice first. Kasi hindi ka makaka-step up on the next level if you just keep on listening and not practicing. Kasi hindi mo matetest at hindi mo mararamdaman yung natututunan mo. Better pag nafe-feel mo na merong progress ka. Anong complete parang program?
I-apply na po yung tinulog po niyo.
You have to first practice by yourself. No? Tomorrow, have a few sessions or even just one session para maramdaman mo, am I doing the right thing? Yan. Okay? Pag nagagawa mo na yan, mga 15 times, and then yung movements, no? After that, try to feel for the rest of the day, nagbago ba yung energy mo? Na apektuhan ba yung iyong focus, awareness with regards dun sa mga workload mo, mga ginagawa mo? Did you feel calm? Nakakalma ba yung katawan mo, yung mind mo? Kasi yun ang focus dyan eh. Focusing the mind to empty outside external thoughts para yung mind mo as well as yung spirit mo will balance. Pag na-reach yung balance na yon, then that's where the healing will be more powerful. Diba? Yung mga emotions, 7 emotions, anger, worry, sadness, fear. Pag inilimit mo yan, nagkaroon ka ng balance, yung organs mo magre-reset rin slowly. Okay? Kasi anong nakakaapekto do sa organs natin? Overthinking, worry, fear, no? Wala na akong pera. Siyempre, fear yan eh. E di calm ka, then you can think of, may idea ko, baka dito pwedeng makatulong para mag-earn ako. So, nakiklear yung mind mo. Hindi nagiging cluttered. Walang nababawasan mo yung chaos, yung gulo. So, that's one the important attributes or powers ng Qigong, calming the mind. Oh, okay. Usually, yung mga martial arts practitioners, nose, mouth. Meron iba, nose, then out the nose. Okay, if you can do in through the nose, out through the nose, okay lang. Meron kasi yung ibang practice, in through the nose, baba. Down to the end of the spine, to the back, focusing the energy up to the head and down to the mouth. Yun iba, no? Try to, kasi nakaka-dry ng throat pag palagi ka nang breathe sa mouth. That's the normal breathing for adults. Pag nag-observe ka ng baby, they always breathe through the nose. One more exercise.
Exercise.
Okay. Sige. Okay, thank you very much.
Group picture. Group picture po tayo. Tapos, pabukas ng mga window.
Okay. Group picture. Open your cameras. Hopefully, yung mga nag-aral na ng Qigong will have more initiative, interest in practicing Qigong. And then you can help propagate it doon sa mga kasama ninyo para mag-generate ng community awareness sa health.
Okay, smile. Dahil ulit.
Ito, costume lang ito.
Magkano yan?
Nako, ewan ko na. Yung pumunta ako ng Hong Kong, nag-visit ako doon ko naibili ito. Mga 2014 yata. Tagal na to. Pang-apat na beses ko lang nasuot ito.
Ilang beses mo po gusto isuot? Hindi, joke.
Ha? Sa bahay siguro. Manipis nga lang ito eh.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Doc.
Sure, anytime.